If you like vintage classic cars, then the Mallalieu Motor Collection is a place to visit. Located in Pavilion Court in Hastings Barbados, which is itself a historic setting. The collection is owned by Bill Mallalieu and features a range of vintage cars, predominantly English, and includes cars with ties to the Barbados Rally Club, the island's motoring history, and local figures like the first Governor General. These are not museum pieces, although many would not be out of place in a museum. The engines in these cars actually work.
Yeah.
Wow, this car is still driving. That's amazing. And the white one also is still driving also. Amazing, boy, truly amazing. Folks, all the cars in here are still driving, and the owner takes them on a weekend. He picks one and drives on a weekend. This white Daimler that we just saw was donated to the Barbados government by Queen Elizabeth. It was one of her cars. And can you believe it? That this silver car we're looking at can raise itself up automatically. So that when you get a flat tire, you do not have to jack up the car. It can jack itself up automatically. All some of these need to run is a fully charged battery. Obviously, being down in a garage, the battery will run down. But just put a fully charged battery in and they can start. As you see, they're constantly working on the cars. And what's amazing is that they're still able to get parts for these cars. What a beauty. Oh Lord, what a beauty. In fact, all of the cars in here are beauties. Look at this beauty. This is a Woolsey, an English police car. If you've ever watched old English movies, you would recognize this car. As the guy who's taking me around is the mechanic, as you can tell, who works on these cars. And he's told me that they don't have the battery in each car. They move the battery around depending upon which car that they are going to be driving. Boy, this is really a surprise. I knew it was vintage cars, but I never expected all these vintage cars. There are only 44 of these cars ever made in the world. This red one is a Volvo. Yeah. And this green Rambler was the car that was driven by the former Prime Minister of Barbados, Errol Barrow, Captain Errol Barrow. This was his car. This Rambler had a big trunk space. I don't know how many would remember this English taxi cab. When I say remember, actually seeing it operating on the roads. Imagine this English taxi would seat 5 people. Morris Marina. I remember these. I have to admit, my memory of the marina is not a good one. To me, this was a car that had always had problems, required maintenance all the time. And this is not a Mini, folks. This is the Morris Woolsey. Look similar, but different. But the Woolsey and the Mini Cooper both had the same engine. This one is a Triumph. (1937) Chevrolet. Whenever I look at this car, I think of all those gangster movies, the Al Capone type movies. But this particular Chevrolet was built for the English market. So it was a right-hand drive Chevy. Each trip that I've made to Barbados, I've wanted to come here and I never did. I am so glad that I came today to see these cars. Would you believe that most of these cars were actually acquired in Barbados? A few were imported by the owner, but a lot were actually purchased in Barbados from other owners. This vehicle is the oldest car in Barbados, an American Austin Roadster. This is the oldest car in Barbados. It's a small engine, but like all the others, it's still working. One or two of these cars, when they first acquired it, required restoration work. Had been parked up and had rusty, may not have been functional. But they have restored them into mint condition.